be that easy. All right, let's get started. It's time. Um, we'll be here for about 45 minutes. We'll get started. We'll do our map. We'll do our 3 rounds of 10 different exercises. A quick cool down at the end. And then is it even Monday? It's Monday, right? Yeah, so we should be good for the Monday. Good start for the Monday. All right, let's start with a deep breath in. Just come all the way down and out. Just to kind of start, but already try really bring your arms all the way up and down. So you already feel your shoulders, you feel your shoulder blades moving in the back. All right, one more, adding that squat. And then we'll continue, but we'll keep our legs straight. So come all the way down, push your hips back and out. One more. And out. And then just a couple shoulder rolls to the front. As always, arms overhead or just keeping your arms down, your shoulder rolls right here. One more to the front, we'll take it back. About 3 or 4. We'll make this our last one. All right, and then a couple through the side of the ribs where we really reach for that ceiling. Tap the toes sideways so you can really stretch. All right, across the chest. Oh my God, somebody's calling me. Sorry. Right here. All right, a couple more up. Thought I turned it out off. All right, couple more up. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Well, you know, so. I know, hey, I think this is like, though, is this the first time that ever happened to me while I'm in a class? All right, we'll just continue like nothing happened. Nice deep squats. All right, a few more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, slightly wider stance. Then reach for your opposite toes. Keeping your legs straight and slightly pushing your hips back. Other arm up to the ceiling. All right, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Or again, just this even wider stance and pushing the hips back, chest stays up, and lunging left to right, lengthening inner thigh. Trying to put the weight in the heels. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, couple knees up right here. It's gonna bring the chest towards the knee. All right, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, stepping back, both arms up to the ceiling and lunging down. Bring your back knee down, both arms up, and come up to standing. Taking that time, find your balance. Last one, then switching. So try not to bring the back leg right behind the front, a little bit to the side. Come on down and up. Last 2. All right, breathe in here and out. All right, last stretch right here for the front. Heels all the way up. Last seconds. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. All right, just keep moving a little. We will take this quick sip right here. Because we start, it will be about 8-9 minutes straight through before the next break comes. See, now I gotta find my timer again. My phone's all confused. Okay, so just to start, stepping out sideways, come into a squat. Bring your feet back together, then a side lunge. Other side, stepping out, squat down, feet back together, side lunge, and we repeat. So squat, side lunge, back in, squat, side lunge the other way. 45 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. We'll start that way. Step out, squat down, side lunge. Feet back together, step out, squat, lunge, side, that way, and a side lunge. So that combo, and then keep stepping in to the side. Good, we did this in the warm up. Hips pushed back, chest up. A little step for that squat. Still keep your feet hip width apart. All right, good. Stepping back, 3 pulses, low. 1, 2, 3. Step in, other side. 2, 3. Step back in. Okay, there it is. 1, 2, 3. We also did this in the warm up. Push up through the front heel, back knee down. So stay nice and low in those pulses. Then come all the way up and switch. Still about 15 seconds. Think we can do at least one more. Switch last time. Good, all right. Quick jacks, we'll bring the arms out and up, out and up. All right, 5 seconds. We're here, a little shorter. Not 45 or 30. So either step or jump. Either way, always just do a little, just to get that heart rate up. 10 seconds. Well done. All right, come down to the floor. We'll come down to the floor and we'll do a hip lift on the side. So come in right here. Then if you're on your hip, just fall back a little bit, just a little bit. Bringing your knees up and your heels together. We'll keep the knee on the floor. And as we bring our hips up, we open up the hips and come back down. Open up or come back down and come back down, or bring your knee up, keeping your hip on the floor. All right, either way, whatever you choose, 40 seconds. So try to push your hips forward a little. Open up the hips. Keep your core in strong and tight. And then a squeeze right there in the glutes as well. Big move. We'll take our time here. Open up. Last seconds. We'll squeeze one more in. And we'll stay right here. Gonna do an inner leg lift. So stay on this side. Knee can come up to the ceiling. We just gonna lift the bottom leg up to the ceiling. Little pulses though, if you can. So don't bring your leg all the way down and up, but try to keep it up. It's just 40 seconds. Of course, if you need to, for a few seconds, you can bring it down, rest a little, and back up. So little pulses. It's again for that inner thigh right here. That's where you should feel it. It's kind of the inside of your foot up to the ceiling. All right, we'll start other side, starting with that hip lift, opening up the hips. All right, open up. Keeping that bottom knee on the floor or keeping your hips on the floor. Right, breathing out in that hip lift. Good. Pushing your hips forward just a little bit. Last one. All right, other side. That bottom leg lift. So fall back a little bit. Then bring the inside of your foot up to the ceiling. Little pulses. Up and up. Feel that midsection work in here as well. Try to use some of the lower abs there to lift. Also, just using the weight of your leg here. Last seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, good work. Okay, so we'll do a tricep dip here. You can keep or pushing your elbows back right here. Then lifting opposite arm and leg for a second. Again, pushing back, lifting opposite arm and leg, or lifting the hips off the floor. Dip right here, lift opposite arm and leg, dip. Other side, lots of balance involved here. Oh, and that's okay, just try it, hold, and repeat, okay? So maybe you wanna do a little combination, one time seated and one time lifting the hips. All right, one dip, and try to lift opposite arm and leg, hold, and repeat. Hold it for just a second. You might notice one side is easier than the other. And that's totally normal. All right, good. Well done. All right, we'll just roll all the way down to the floor. We'll do some bicycle crunches. Oh, that's not my phone. We'll do some bicycle crunches. We'll do 3. And then we hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3, and then hold for 3 seconds. I'll count. But again, you can go at your own pace. Right, lift your head off the floor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, hold. 2, 3. Keep going. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Continue. Hold. 1, 2, 3. 3 crunches. Hold. 2, 3. Hold. 2, 3. All right. Last one. Turning over. All right. So either on elbows and knees, elbows and toes, hands and knees, or a full plank. Try to bring our hips up to the ceiling, then back into that plank position. So if you're on your elbows, start in a plank for a second, push your hips up, hold for a second, and then come back in that plank. Continue. Or a full plank on hands and knees. Or just hold if you don't want to do it. Just holding it. All right, here we go. It's a good stretch. Keep holding it for a second. Back up and hold. Ten seconds. Keep it going. 3, 2, and well done. All right. Warm up, round, all set. Quick sip. All right, rolling from the toes on to your heels, and then up with your chin up. All right, starting right away. That little step, hip width apart, squat down, feet back together, out in that side lunge, and the other way. Okay, ready, and go. Step out. Lunge down, other side. And lunge sideways. Good. Step out. And a little combo here. Keep stepping in. Deep squat. Good. Always keeping that chest up. Eyes to the front. Last one. Finish. Good. All right, reverse lunges. 3 pulses. Other leg. Step out already. In 3, 2. Whoa, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, and switch. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Then I'm bringing the back down. Chest stays up. It's easier maybe to lean a little bit forward here, but really try to put your shoulders back and down. Last one. Last one. There it is. Good. Jacks. Jumping jacks. Out and up. Step or jump. You can definitely do your step. So out, up, out. But you can be fast, still fast. All you want to do is get that heart rate up. Stay right here. If you'd rather, it's just as long as you're working. Good, that was 30 seconds. Come on to this side. We have 10 seconds to get ready and switch. Knees together, knees up. Lift the hip. Up and down. Up and down. Hold it for that second. Breathe out here. And then squeeze those butt cheeks here. All right, you bring your hips forward a little squeeze, and down. Good, bring that knee all the way up to the ceiling. As much as you can. All right, so fall back a little bit. You got that little sweet spot there. Knee comes up, we're gonna lift the bottom leg. Little pulses. Up, up, up. 30 or 40 seconds. Good, think about the muscle. You're trying to work, it's that inner thigh, core, your lower abs. Every time you lift your leg, you give that a squeeze. Squeeze. We should be close. Gets a little heavier. And turn over. That second round, towards the end, it should be a little heavier. And the third round, you should feel it sooner, right? All right, lift up. And if not, then you can add some extra reps. Really keep that leg up right here. Don't bring your hip back all the way, but hover and come up. Hover and up. You can always make it a little harder, a little easier. Good. Fantastic. All right, fall back a little. Inner foot, inside of your foot. Face up to the ceiling. Little pulses, up and up, up. Good. If you have a weight, you can put it right here on your inner thigh. You can always try to weigh yourself down. We got 10 more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll do our 3 seconds or 3 bicycle crunches, 3 holds. Oh, actually, we're not. Sorry. Uh-oh. Doesn't really matter. But let's follow the first round. So our dip, and then that hold. Opposite arm and leg. Just hold and repeat. And go. So dip, elbows back, and then hold. Repeat, dip, hold. Very good. All right. Make sure you bend from the elbow and not just bringing your hips up and down. Elbows back. Good. Okay, here we get ready for those bicycle crunches. Do 3 for yourself, then hold for 3 and repeat. 2, hold. And again. Hold for 3 and repeat. You hold on your left and you hold on your eyes up to the ceiling. Just your head, your fingertips. All right, last turnover. That plank and then bringing your hips up. Last 40 seconds, second round. All right, hips up, stretch here. Nice deep stretch. Back in your plank, hold for a second. Back up. Ten seconds. Breathing through this one. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Restarting this timer. Quick sip. One more round. All right. So we'll take that deep breath in here. Shoulders back and down. Just that starting position again for the third round. Just getting ready for it. So rolling your shoulders back and down to start. And then we start this timer in 3, 2, and step, hip width apart, squat down, side lunge, other side. And keep switching. Keep switching, keep stepping out and in, out and in. Other side. Very nice. All right, last sentence. You one more finish with that side lunge, cutting into your rest. 10 seconds anyway. All right. Our reverse lunges are 3 pulses. Step out. All right, 3, 2, 1, other side. Good, stay low, keep that knee, bring it down to the floor. Good, last seconds. This will be our last one. And that's it, well done. All right, jumping jacks or step. We'll take our 7 seconds, so deep breath in. All right, jacks, out and up with the arms. Just 30 seconds. Yeah, good. All right, out, up, out, and up. So close. There it is. All right, come to your side. That hip lift on your side. Knees up, heels together, lift and down. Lots going on here. Really, from the knee all the way up to that shoulder and everything in between. Keep pushing your hips forward a little. Well done. All right. Give that a little bit of a rest. Focus on that inner thigh. And lower abs, lift. Little pulses. Just up and up. Good. Make sure you're not resting too much on that shoulder. Push that shoulder down. There it is. Our cue to turn over. Other side. So bring the knees up, keep your feet together. So remember, instead of that whole hip lift, you can keep your hips on the floor. You lift that knee to the ceiling, still giving your glutes a good squeeze. Squeeze up. And if you have one of those bands, yeah, that's a great add. Bring that around the knees or right above the knees. Good. Open up, hold and squeeze for a sec, and repeat. Well done. All right. So fall back a little bit. Inner foot up to the ceiling. All right, try to lift all the way as much as you can, then hover back up. Looking good. Fantastic, I know. It's a very different way, right? So it feels a bit different. All right, those tricep dips. With that lift, again, you can stay on the floor, bring your hips back, and then lift and hold. Back, lift and hold. As long as you bend from the elbow. Elbows back, fingertips to the heels. Good work. I know, rolling down. At least we can just roll straight down. 3 bicycle crunches, 3-second hold. Go at your own pace. Head and shoulders off the floor, ceiling. Count those 3 seconds. All right, last we turn. All right, just our 40-second plank. Hold if you prefer, or add. Bringing the hips up and back down. Feel a nice stretch in the shoulders here, back of the leg as well. And come back in that plank or hold it. Just 10 more seconds. And that was it. Well done. I was going to say, this is not going to be a super sweaty one. I don't know. Maybe it's just hot in this gym too. Huh? Could be. All right. Either way, well done. We'll do a quick stretch and then get you guys back to what you're doing. All right, I'll just change the music though, slow it down here a little. Right here. All right. Let's do a couple for the legs. If you can come back in that plank, we'll bring one knee underneath the chest and just lower your hips down to where you can either keep your chest up, come down into your elbows, and just relax that other leg. It's not doing anything. All right, we'll lift the hips, bring your feet back together, and then bring your other knee under the chest, hips down. Feel a good stretch through your glutes. All right, again, lifting the hips, bring your feet back together. Just stay right here on your front. And we'll reach for one of our toes, other arm overhead. Sometimes people like to do both legs at the same time. But as long as you're not working anymore, really just stretching. We'll switch other foot, heel all the way up. And relax. Coming on to your knees right here. We'll do a couple more stretches for the legs. We're almost done here. Big step forward. Quick tilt right here for a couple seconds. Tilting the hips forward. And then from here, we'll bring and open the hips. So we'll give those inner thighs a little bit of a stretch. You can push that knee back a little bit. So you can even slide down a little. Keep your chest up. All right, and then for the back of the legs, we'll bring it forward once more and then push your hips back onto that heel. You can bring the toes to the chest. Feel the back of that leg stretching. Good, we'll do the same on the other side. So first, big step forward, tilt the hips forward. And then out to the side, pushing that knee back a little. And sliding down if you want. All right, we'll bring that foot forward. Toes to the heel, the toes to the chest, and then push your hips back. As long as you feel the back of that leg stretching. I like to keep my chest up and just try to push my hips back rather than leaning forward. All right, bring your knees back together. Tucking those toes under, we'll come up to standing. Bringing the hands right above the knee, then just push one shoulder in. Right here to the middle. And other side. Feel this through that upper back, shoulders. And then the last one, just rolling up, opening the chest. Just bring our fingertips behind. This is still just a good for the chest. Pushing your elbows all the way back. Ribs up to the ceiling, chin up. And then we'll finish with our last two deep squats. And inhale and out. Last deep squat, inhale and out. All right, and then we're all set for Monday. Well done, I'm sure. Back on Wednesday,